Welcome to episode 17 of Let's Go Pogo. It should have been episode 18, but unfortunately I lost all of the footage that I had. Great League is upon us because all of the leagues are open. So I've been trying to build a Great League team. In doing so, my score has tanked by over 100 points. So not doing so well. But this is kind of where I'm settling just for now. I think might be a little bit of play in this team if I can get a little bit better. So let's go through the commentary. So leading with Azumaril. Azumaril super, it's a mainstay in this one. This is a rank 10. Going to shield this up because this is going to hurt. Going to throw the ice beam and then get the hell out of there and bring in Alteria. So get a shield there, which is great. Alteria comes in and Dragon Breath's really taking some damage on this shift tree, and that's not too bad. If I can get to Sky Attack, this should do some fairly substantial damage if it lands. And I didn't see that in game either. Melmetal comes in and I'm like, what am I doing here? Because this is going to be a rock slide, which is going to do super effective damage. Get another Sky Attack in. I'm looking at my counter clock thinking, can I swap out? Is there a chance? But actually, I'm doing okay. It's going to burn some shields. Tried to swap out there. You saw that. And unfortunately gets taken out. But in comes my metal, my Melmetal, and I lose another charge move priority, which is so frustrating because I would not have thrown this superpower should that have been the case. And the damage it did was fairly huge. Now you can see I'm quite desperate to swap out here. In comes the shift tree. This is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that really does hurt. Super effective damage there. And again, lose another charge move priority and get taken out. This is just the problem. I've been having some terrible leads and some really bad luck on the CMPs. But well played to my opponent there. GG's, they did a really good game and really taught me a lesson. And that's been pretty much what this has been all about for me, is being taught lessons. I tried a Shadow Victory Bell and it really didn't work for me. Now this is amazing, like why they let this charge move go through here. So Rock Slide coming through, White Tape. Game is now in my hands. There Azumaril comes out. I don't know why I'm throwing a superpower. I'm pretty low on health anyway, and I thought it was worth the world, but it's never going to do anything. Rock Slide would be far more effective, but well, what can you do? In the middle of the game, you think it's smart, and then you come out afterwards, and it's really not. Now, I am playing Play Rough on my Azumaril. Everybody else is doing Hydro Pump, and that's okay. Now, in comes Alteria on the Victory Bell. I have no idea what damage this is going to do because you rarely see a Victory Bell charge move. But I'm cool with this. I've charged up. I've really got loads of energy ready to go. Now, I know it's against the Azumaril, but you want to have as much energy as you possibly can. It's chip damage, if nothing else. Chipping away very nicely at this Azumaril and get the shield. Now, I'm going to shield this up because it is going to be an ice beam, which would take me out. But actually, then I'm just going to bring in and then put my Play Rough. Take it out. Job's done. This felt good. This was like, okay, I've managed to actually get a win. This is better. So next battle, going in with D card on 6. And let's see what the lead is here. I've been having some pretty terrible leads. There's a pretty terrible lead for you. Galarian Stunfisk, I really don't know what to do with it. I have no idea how to play this Pokemon. I kind of just looking for chip damage here. They're obviously building up lots of energy. I'm going to shield this because it's going to be a Rock Slide. I think they're going to also try and bait me here, and I take the bait with an Earthquake. Does a lot of damage, but not as much as I would have expected it to. So that's pretty cool. Take out that Galarian Stunfisk. Thank God that's gone. I have no idea what to do with Lantern. Now, this is the problem with Great League, is that the meta is so wide that you just don't know how everyone plays out. And you only do that with experience of playing them. And it's been months since I played a Great League team. But, here it seems to be going pretty well. My Azumaril is still sticking in there and doing its damage. Chip damage done there. Bringing in Melmetal. Just, I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do with it, and this is something for me to go away and have a read about, I think. But I mean, this feels like a bad move because it's it's water and electric, and that's not a great mix for metal. So yeah, but anyway, in there comes the Alteria. Gonna have to take this because I have no shield. Thunderbolt is going to hurt because flying types and electric, we know, but I'm just over farming. Lots of energy lined up here. Now, this was close. This was much closer than I thought it would have been. The Dragon Pulse does super effective damage there. And you can see it was just a tiny bit of HP left at the end. So that was a good game. Like, I felt I made lots of mistakes and still the team didn't fall over with all of those mistakes. So that gives me some hope here. So in with the Azumaril against Wigglytuft. I'm going to just chuck the Ice Beam. I was wondering whether I should do the Play Rough, but the Ice Beam does good damage. I am going to shield this up because I want to get at least a shield from them with the charge move now. And they're either going to let it go or get a shield. I really want to get the lead on this one. I want to see what's coming out, and I do. So I took a shield, and I'm charged up on energy. This is a fantastic position. Drop that Ice Beam, and now I know exactly what I want to do here. But unfortunately, they swap straight out. This is going to be a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be too bad, so I'm going to let that come through. I'm going to build up to 2 superpowers. First one, he's going to get a shield. I'm fairly sure of that. Oh, he doesn't. And then the second one, he's definitely going to get a shield, so that's good. We are doing lots of damage there. Going to shield this up because I think I can get to another superpower before that. And Alteria is not going to do anything against Melmetal, so... against... Reggie, the Registeel. So in comes the Alteria, just going for a sky attack here, finishes the job off, job's done. So at last getting a little bit of consistency, getting a little bit luckier with the leads, and I do think the Great Battle League is about lucky leads. Like if you start with a bad lead, you're already in a bad position. Now, I do not like this at all. I'm really struggling what to do here. Jirachi is like a Pokemon I know nothing about and I don't think I've seen before, but I let it come through. Going for the Play Rough. I think it's going to grab a shield anyway. And maybe I should have gone for the Ice, but now bring in Alteria, kind of get a little bit of Dragon Breath. I am going to shield it just in case. I say I don't know the moveset. Get the Sky Attack in and overfarmed. Foolishly overfarmed. Now this is going to do a big chunk of damage to me, and I'm overfarming just a little bit more. Get a little bit more energy in the bank to throw at this Jirachi. Now, can I get to a Sky Attack? Can. Now that is crucial. That is the turning point of this game because I can get rid of it. Now Whiscash, Mud Boys, you know, they're difficult to deal with. Again, I'm not really sure what to do here. They've got a lot of energy sitting there. So I'm going to bring out Azumaril to make them get rid of some of that energy. I'm going to see another charge attack come through fairly... Yeah, you see, they've got lots of energy lined up, but I managed to empty their energy. Melmetal was never going to do very good, and I actually managed to get an Ice Beam off taking that energy. So, very good move on my part, I think, which I rarely say. Now, this one was hilarious. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just chuck a Rock Slide. Don't chuck Superpower, and super effective. Job's done. So... fire and rock is always going to be a good mix if you've got the rock. So that was my moves. Am I happy with this team? No. Do I think there's some play in it? Maybe. Do I need to learn a lot more about Battle League? Yes. I would very much... I wish I'd got like a pal who I could just kind of chuck a few games at and not tank my score as I have done. Shadow Victory Bell was an absolute nightmare for me. I was playing with Bastiodon a little bit as well. Medicham. And it just wasn't working for me. But that's the break sometimes. It will get better, and unfortunately, it's going to be a while until my score gets back up there. But yeah, next season is definitely the aim is rank 9. I know I can do it with playing consistent sets and just kind of getting better at the meta. And the meta is much more defined in Ultra and Master and Premier Cup, which that's kind of think what I need. Anyway, thank you for joining me. And what are you still doing here? Let's go Pogo.